Hey there, it's Brittany, and I am back with the June curated bead box. It says Sea and Sand. I'm seeing this turtle, and I think we've gotten that before because I remember painting it. If I can find that video, I'll go ahead and link it here. But let's jump in. The curated bead box has a list of ingredients, and you can go to their sister site, which is dollarbead.com, and find some extra items using these codes. There's also a findings kit in each box, including all of these items here. If you are interested in subscribing to Curated Bead Box, please use code TURQST35 and you'll save 35% off of your first box if you subscribe. So let's jump in and see what we have. First, we have a 10mm lime green marble style glass bead, 8-inch string. Really love the coloring on that. These are coated though, so sometimes that coating can rub off. I just want to make you aware if you're wearing like a bracelet or something. I've had that happen, not just with Curated bead box beads, but any coated beads. But they're super pretty. Love that color. 10mm light turquoise crackle bead string, 8-inch string. Hello, I'm loving this color palette. We know these are my colors. 8mm grass green crackle glass bead, 16-inch string, so this is double the size of those. 8mm rust/gray duo style glass bead, 10-inch string. These are coated as well. Really nice. 6mm crystal crackle glass bead, 16-inch string. You know I like crackle glass. I think they're great beads. Approximately 1 ounce ocean designer glass bead mix. So a bunch of blue green. This is actually pretty fun. I feel like I've been making so many bracelets lately, but this would be really fun as a multi-strand leather bracelet. I know I just made one with another box, but maybe we'll make a different type of bracelet using these because I really love them. And I already have a tutorial using the turtle that's going to be in this box. Green with silver line glass bead mix, approximately 1 ounce. Those are cool. 16mm aqua brown dyed coconut ring mix, approximately 1 ounce. These are not the same 1 ounce. This is much lighter. So I got a couple brown, but mostly green, which is cool because I have a ton of brown coconut stuff. I love the rings. I'm trying to figure out what we're going to make with this. 1 ounce 16mm puka shell beads. I don't think these are puka shells. They're cowries, right? But still, pretty cool. I don't really know what a puka shell is. I know what cowrie is. Maybe it's just another word for puka. 12mm silver metal spacer beads, 6 beads. Oh, those are cool. You know I love that. That actually is reminiscent of some of the Zuni bears I've made in the last month or two. Crab, starfish, and turtle silver metal charms, 6 charms. Oh, cute. So we get starfish, little turtles, and then 2 little crabs. Cute little charms. And then 58 by 42mm turtle silver metal pendant. So yeah, we've gotten this before, and like I said, I'll link below so you can see how I used it. I'm not going to use it in whatever tutorial we're making today because I already have a turtle necklace. And maybe it'll be something in the future. The metal this month, or the findings kit, was silver. I'm going to plan something out and I'll be right back. Okay, please excuse how messy this is, but we're going to make 4 pairs of earrings. We're going to use all 3 of these charms. And I'm going to use one of these cowrie shells, puka shells, whatever you want to call them. They have a nice little hole in them. I just got to find one that's kind of close to the bottom. That's going to be good. Let's see. So we're going to make 4 different pairs. Sorry if you hear some banging. The landscapers are here and they're putting in some gravel. So I kind of sorted out a lot of the beads from that 1 ounce mix. So it's going to rely on what you got in that mix. So you can kind of just make it your own. The first one I'm going to make is with the turtle. I grabbed one of these green rounds. I think the one I had was a little bigger, but that's okay. That one. I did grab a daisy spacer from my stash for this one, and I think one other, at least 2 other earrings actually. So you'll need a bunch of daisy spacers from your stash or whatever silver bead you want to use. I grabbed one of these little turquoise beads, this chartreuse crystal, and the crystal is drilled really weirdly, so I liked how weird it was. And then I just grabbed another one of these blue, little discs in blue, and I have some 22 gauge artistic wire. You can use German style, you can use whatever style wire, but I have this huge spool that I'm trying to use up. I don't know if I'll ever get through it. This came from some event I was involved in, I guess. And I'm just gonna clip off a piece. We'll be using that on pretty much every earring that I'm making. I think actually every earring that I'm making. So this one's the simplest one. I'm just gonna make a loop here. Clip on my turtle. And then we'll just close that. Just make a neat wrap or two. I'm just gonna do 2 wraps. Mine are kind of lopsided, but that's okay. And then we will snip in the back. Then I'm just going to layer on my green bead, my metal bead, my turquoise, then my blue. And it kind of is counterintuitive to do dark, light, back to dark. You kind of sometimes want to do light, dark to light, but I wanted some differentiation from this one's light and this one's light, and I wanted you to be able to see each bead on here. So I'm going to put on my crystal, and then we just got to figure out where's the front. So there's the front. I want to turn my crystal to the front because there's definitely a front and back to this crystal, and then we will make our loop. So what I'm going to do as I'm wire wrapping down towards my turtle is it's going to tighten the stack of beads so that that crystal doesn't flip-flop around all the time. So I'm making my loop, but then I'm going to be turning my loop because my ear wire, the way that the ear wire is going to connect, we need to make sure that the loop is side to side. Then I'm going to move my crystal where I want it to be. I'm going to start wire wrapping down first, and then I'm going to move my crystal into the position I want as it tightens. See, now it's starting to not want to move. There we go. That in the right orientation, and then I'm just going to tighten until that crystal doesn't really want to move anymore. And there we go. So then I'm going to just take one of my ear wires and slip this on. And if your turtle isn't facing the right way, that's a great time to kind of finagle. But look how cute that is. Super cute and very sparkly because of that crystal at the top. So cute. Stay tuned to the end of this video for a very big surprise. Okay, the next one we're going to use is the starfish. I got these little like bone beads, bone-shaped beads. I need 2 of those. I grabbed one of the green rings and the starfish. So I'm going to take my 22 gauge wire. I'm going to grab off a piece. We're going to need several pieces for this. Actually, I think 2 for this project. And I'm going to take my round nose pliers and do a loop towards the back. You can also use bail making pliers if you need a larger loop. So I made a loop towards the back that's going to fit around my ring. And then I'm just going to wire wrap that close. I'm doing the ring first. Okay. And then we will just choose the side to be the back. Doesn't matter, ring's double-sided. I'm going to slide on one of these bones. And do another ring. But before I close it up, I'm going to slip on my starfish. And then I will wire wrap that closed. Now here is where we want to pay attention to where we clipped the other piece and make sure we're clipping it. I didn't put the starfish on the right side, but I want to clip in the back of the starfish. So I'm just going to make a cut here. And then I'm just going to kind of tuck in that little wire a little bit. There we go. And then we're just going to do the same thing on the top, but instead of clipping on the starfish, we're going to clip on our ear wire. So we'll come to the back of our mandrels, do our loop, slip that onto our ring, and then we're just going to make sure that where we clip onto the ring is across from the other ring or the other loop. You'll be able to move this around a little bit though. It's not too tight that I can't manipulate it. And then we'll clip in the back here. And then put on our bone. Do another ring at the top. And then I will turn that sideways and snip in the back. Once that's snipped, we'll take our ear wire and here we go. Super cute, super beachy. Love those, and they're longer. Next, we'll take one of our jump rings from the kit, and we'll put that through our cowrie shell. So it becomes a little dangle. There we go. Then I'm gonna take another, you guessed it, piece of my wire. And I'm gonna load on 3 of these green glass beads. Oops. My shell. Then 3 more green glass beads. And I'll just bring these together up top. And we're going to twist them together. I do this a lot. It's like one of my favorite techniques. But here, this wire is really thick, so I want to hold them with my pliers and then start twisting to get a really, I mean, I really want this to be tight. I actually did one too tight and it broke the wire. So you got to be careful. You got to have a good balance between, you know, not breaking your wires and getting a tight connection here. So that's not even tight enough because these are kind of moving around a little bit still. So I'm going to grab right here and twist down instead of twisting up because I want the wire to twist towards the beads more. Okay, we've got a good twist there. I'm just gonna twist a couple more times up here to get these to stay together. And then I'm just gonna do a wire wrap loop. You can absolutely just do a simple loop here as well because it can become a little difficult. All right, and then I am just going to pull around twice just to secure it. Does not have to be fancy. Okay, and then this is the back. I'm just gonna snip back here. There's our little dangle. I mean, that's cute enough by itself. And then I'm gonna take another piece of wire. Do a wire wrapped loop. Connect on to my dangle. And then I'm gonna take one of these like little rusty gray beads, a spacer, and one of these little crystal, these turquoise gems. Isn't that cute? I just love that color combo. And then just do a wire wrapped loop at the top. We're gonna turn that sideways. Okay. Gosh, I really love this, but you know, I love turquoise and terracotta together. And then we will put that on our ear wire. And there's our third pair of earrings. This one's not turned the right way. There we go. So cute, so beachy. Oh my gosh, I could just imagine wearing these to the beach, poolside bar, something like that. So cute. I love them so much. Then our fourth pair of earrings is gonna be a little wonky. We're gonna take, because I just really love how this guy is wonky. He's sideways. The charm isn't in the middle. So he's gonna end up hanging like that. So we're gonna make a wonky piece. We need one of the head pins from the kit, one of these blue crystals. I'm just gonna do a simple loop here. So bend this at 90 degrees. These are very tough head pins. Cut it about a 1/2 inch. And then roll that back toward my bead. And I had a little bit of overage there, so I'm just gonna snip off a little bit of that wire and close it up like that. Then I'm gonna take another piece of wire. You see where we're going. Do a wire wrapped loop. And I'm gonna put on my crab. So actually I'm gonna put on my little dangle first. Then the crab with the finished side facing the dangle, because we want it to face in front of the crab, not behind. And then I'm gonna close that up. And then I'm gonna take one of those like tribal round beads from the metal beads from the mix, if I can find them. There. Put that on. And then one of these were wobbly, it's just like our little crab. So the hole is kind of to the side. Put that on, put on a spacer. And then another one of the blue crystals, like the one we hung in front of the crab. And do you see, like, isn't that fun? He's kind of a weird wobbly stack. I love it. I love it. And then I am gonna just do a wire wrap loop. And now as I'm doing the loop, I have to figure out, okay, yeah, it's facing the right way. But that can also be changed at the end. And then we'll just wrap around here a couple times, making sure that everything's kind of staying in the same place. And then we'll come to the back and snip that off. I think this one and the green one are this one and the shell one are my favorite, because I just love how wonky he is. It reminds me of like Dr. Seuss or something. And then just grab your last ear wire. Put them on. And voila. Super duper cute, cute, cute little beachy earrings. I think these are my favorite now that I'm looking at them. The fun part is it's not over. Because we've recently reached 22,000 people, our subscribers. I'm going to do a giveaway. I haven't done one in so long. So if you've watched to the end, please leave me a comment to enter the giveaway. And let me know which pair is your favorite out of the 4 that we made today. And the prize is winning all 4 pairs of these earrings. I'll send all 4 pairs to the winner. And please like and subscribe. So you need to be subscribed to the channel to win, and you have to like the video. I will check by asking you to send me a screenshot showing that you're subscribed if you win. I will announce the winner July 1st. Love, love, love these earrings. These 2 are my favorite. This one's my favorite, then this one. But let me know which ones are your favorite. If you don't already subscribe to Curated Bead Box, check them out. The link is in the description, and you can save 35% off of your first box by using coupon code TURQST35. Thanks so much for joining me. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Stay tuned for Goldie. Bye-bye. Who's out there? Who is that? Is it Grammy? Who's outside?